Attacking a target engaged with an ally, the attacker upgrades the difficulty of the check by
Yep,
1.
that's right. Okay. Yes, so you will upgrade it to a red dice. If you are shooting them, right now you are out of engaged range, so it's only 1 red, unless you were trying to punch them or something like that. So, hello?
Yes.
Okay, we're good again.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so go for it. What are you gonna... Are you blasting one that's on
Probably
Conroy or on Ion?
Probably just right in front of me.
Okay.
Like, try to free one of the if possible.
Do you want to spend a maneuver to aim to get a blue boost die?
Yeah. Could I focus my beam on, I don't know, the cybernetic implant? Is
Sure.
that exposed on the back of one of these creatures?
Yeah. If you want to take
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot at that.
All right. Take a blue boost die on your attack roll.
Okay. Whoops. I keep forgetting how to add.
No, that's
Whatever.
it's 3 advantage,
3
and
advantages
1
and
hit.
success. Yep.
What's your crit range on that weapon?
Crit is heavy blaster rifle.
3. You
3.
can activate a crit if you want to.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, so that's an additional.
So you do 11 points of damage, and then you crit 1. So you start to shoot at this, trying to aim down it, but then you just start pulling the trigger, and you just blast them all off of Ion. So these guys go
Nice.
flying back. So yeah, you did enough damage to kill one, and then the crit is an automatic minion killer. So you wipe out this
Nice.
group, blasting them back. Nice. So these bodies
Just
are...
cut through.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. So it's now 2 more PC groups. Yes, thank you so much for that. You got me, man. It's so nice of you. Where is my droid picture? These ones will do.
1.
I love these like hunter-looking droids with their like pack of wild, basset hounds, just like looking for intruders, so you can destroy.
So these guys come charging in. They're not actually wielding guns. These guys are wielding looks like force pikes, vibro pikes. Sun Miller's like, it's the handler droids, and there's a whole mess of them, and they're gonna come up and try and get at Ion after he's just had this thing blasted off of.
They probably had to use strain to trip over their dead friends.
Surprisingly nimble, actually.
Damn those
And
handler
cartwheel
droids.
over him.
Sure, I'll give them uneven terrain. Yeah, why not? But they do get a boost because you're on the ground. Yeah, you're no longer ensnared because they're dead. So, they're going to come charging in.
Bam.
And they're going to lay down on you with their stun pikes, dealing 6 points of damage to you.
Okay. So that means he heals for 2, right?
With that advantage, they gonna do with that? They need to do something so they can actually like. Oh yeah, they're gonna spend that. So as they come in, they knock your force pike away behind them. So there's like a lot of them. They just kind of like, and the pike gets knocked up into the air, or your not pike, but your axe gets knocked up out of your hands and into the air as you're grabbing it, and it's sort of like it sort of tosses and ends up behind them.
Those bastards.
All right. Where are the other? And then next NPC group. Where are they? I just had these.
Oh shit.
These are similar to the security droids that were in the room previously, in the dark security office. So they come in. I think they're going to shoot at Boqueta.
How far away are they?
I'd say they're at medium range.
Like, okay, I'm just looking at maybe throwing a stun grenade.
Yeah, they're at medium range.
Okay.
Unless you want me to make it closer.
No, that's okay.
And they're kind of shooting through a bunch of allies, or they're shooting through a bunch of things. And do you have any defense?
Not anything beyond normal. Yeah.
So, one of them shoots you for 9 points of stun damage, and takes a.
Does that go to? What does that go to?
It goes against your strain. Against your strain.
So if you go over.
Your soak.
Yeah, you subtract your soak first.
Okay, so 8. I have 1 soak.
You should
I
have
only have-
a lot more soak than that. You should have at least 2. Heavy clothing gives you 1. Brawn.
Yeah,
What's your brawn?
My brawn is 1 or 2. Sorry. 2?
2. So you have 3 soak.
Oh, okay. I've been calculating soak wrong this whole time. So it was 9. So it should be 6. So that puts me at my threshold. I don't know if that changes anything.
All right. Well, you are. I think.
Oh,
if
I
you
take 1 less because of my talent.
There you go. All right. But yes, you probably want to put something on shortly. And the other droid is going to shoot at the Nautilin and miss, but you have to. Oh, actually, wait. No, my bad. I should have. Yeah, whatever. We'll just call it this. So, you have a disadvantage to shooting at these guys because you kind of had to duck behind this brawl that's going on in front of you. Jeet.
Okay.
All right. So we've got 2 NPCs here. 2 PCs here. This NPC group is gone. So,
as far as a stun grenade, what area is it looking at hitting? I just don't have an idea for the size here because things are moving around a lot. So, like, how big of a circle would a stun grenade hit? And can I place it so that it doesn't kill everybody?
this system is gridless. So you tell me.
Well, I'm trying to hit, like, not Connor for sure, and I know they're, like, on top of Ion, so, like, maybe the edge of them, if possible, because I think they're down, but, like, yeah, if I could take, like, I just want, like, that, basically, and the edge of them. If
you're probably not going to be able to get that big as far as, like, actual damage towards people. You could probably hit
stun grenade.
You could throw the grenade over there, for sure. You could basically hit either minion group or both of the shooters back there.
Or I could just shoot one of the minion groups. I just yeah. I think I
don't know if it matters, but I've got 3 health left. So I'm probably bleeding profusely.
That's where I'm at. I'm just gonna shoot or try to shoot the ones on top of Connor, because I saw the shit happening. I'm probably pulling out my pistol anyway. So yeah. I thought I had advantage or something. Maybe not. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot one of these things. Right there.
Alright, believe the system is in. Yep.
Okay. Well,
alright, so you miss, but you get an advantage. What is the advantage? What happens?
I'm gonna... Can I give Connor...
It's because you were definitely trying not to shoot Connor,
right,
which is what made you miss.
Right,
so
can I just distract one of them that's going to be attacking?
Yeah, you can give him a boost die on his defense.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. And what are you doing, EB?
Zap them.
I'm screaming very loudly in the hopes that I will well, I'm just screaming really loudly, and maybe that will distract somebody who's looking at somebody else. Not that they'll shoot me, but that just might distract them.
Alright, I don't know what talent that is, but you're welcome to make a check to do that.
How about...
maybe you can start hacking the server, or are we still...
You're not to the data room, but there are these rooms that are filled with all sorts of technology, things moving along. There's probably some ports in there that you could plug into and maybe do something with.
In a different room?
Huh? In these other rooms,
in a different room?
Yeah, if you went through the doorway.
Go through one of the doorways then?
Yeah.
North or south?
Either one.
Good. South looks a little bit less of a trip.
Here.
Alright. And you want to get
there.
into a computer? So there's a bunch of machines and tables and things, and it seems like there's a bunch of just automated laboratory, it's preparing sets of thousands of vials of different substances and different concoctions, and heating them and spinning them and reducing them and duplicating and extracting and just all sorts of different moving pieces and parts and things like that. And there are numerous spots for droids to interface.
One of them, I interface as my action.
Okay, you want to make a computer check? It is going to be a 3 purple and 1 black to gain control over the machine.
So using code can I use bypass security to get rid of the black?
Yep.
Is there a code that I have to do to take over this thing?
No.
I'm busting a code too.
Okay.
Is there a decrypt I need to do to gain control of this?
No, it's just a complicated system that you have to familiarize yourself with quickly.
I need to deal with or anything?
No decryption. Just a complex system with basic security.
Okay, then making my roll.
Nice. So you have successful control over this.
Okay, so for my success, 1 is it's successful. The second one is successfully taking it over it. Why is the thing? It just goes faster, whatever. And my things that I could take control of with this.
Just imagine dozens of robotic arms and equipment and various...
Are any of them have robotic arms start slinging things through the door at the droids that are so.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you plug in, and basically with this,
So
you
from like here to here.
Well done.
yeah. So the things just start pelting these droids with just these vials of just sort of like random stuff and like little metal bits and little like test tubes and things like that, you know, just all sorts of just shrapnel. And it's gonna on this turn it's going to give them a setback die as they try and go after Ion. So all right,
Nice, solid.
mm-hmm.
If nothing else, it's a distraction.
Yeah, for sure. What the hell happened there? Why did it get to a 5?
More successes with advantages.
Yep. So we had. Okay, yes. Now we're back up to the top. So the we'll have these droids go first here. The handler droids try and take advantage of Ion while he's down. So they are going to try their best to get
to deal damage.
to deal damage, and they appear to be getting some coordination effects from something. And they are just going after it 2, but they have, I think, what, 2 black die? Is that right, or 1?
Whoa.
I think it was 2. 2.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, they are being hit by a bunch of things, and they are coming down on you from above. So, and you know, I'm gonna use the dark side to upgrade their attack.
All right.
Spank.
Huzzah! So.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Still bounces.
Still 7 points
Yeah. But once again, they are going to do a critical hit against you. This one is add 10 because you have this is your second critical hit, and so they're just.
I think it's gonna auto do that.
Okay, good. Yeah, so they're just gonna jab you a bunch. What does it get?
Why did they have so many yellow die the second time they attacked? Because they didn't have that much the first time.
Oh shit! They shouldn't have had that many. Oh well.
Holy crap!
I will spend another one. Maimed.
Yeah.
Damn, what?
Holy crap!
Wait. I thought you had to actually successfully damage.
Is that in the?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Do it. I have the critical hit table here, but I don't know what the. We could be wrong on that.
No. I just want to make sure.
Because I could have just unscrewed. Yeah. We'll re-roll this. Because I gave them an extra thing, anyways. Extra dice. Wait, 2 green, 2 yellow? What am I looking at? No, that was the Cybervanks attacking. These guys are somebody else.
Oh, right.
No,
Yep.
it doesn't, unfortunately, say that.
We're gonna
have to-
re-roll this anyways, so this is the.
Just,
sure?
I guess it just has to be successful, and they
Yeah.
were successful. So
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense to do it unless like, because they're not actually doing damage. How would this be damaged? So like.
critical hit can be something where they don't. The effect of the attack is this straight up damage doesn't happen, but the critical hit is kind of because it's still a successful attack, unfortunately.
What we're gonna say is that it's just a like it's permanently lost in that it's like they futzed with some of the hydraulics in it, and it just needs a
this
reset.
is set here. I'm a droid, and there's a heal factor. So like, my arm got popped off, but anybody who can make a hard mechanics check on.
Okay, yeah, perfect, yeah. So your arm is still there.
There's a heal dynamic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so they like are poking you with this thing, and like it just gets into a weird spot because you're rolling around on the ground trying to dodge, and it just sort of like tweaks your arm, the control mechanism and the hydraulics for it, and it's basically ready to be popped back in, but it will need a mechanics check. Otherwise, you have to use a single arm for.
If you re-roll, they might not even get a critical, or we just.
He's going with it.
Yeah, let's just keep moving forward.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Ion, yeah.
We've got 3 PC slots.
I can put it back for you.
It's not and it's not that bad. I get a black die on every.
Yep.
Nathan, is a stim pack a action or a maneuver?
It can be either.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna do a hard. Well, let's see. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do a hard agility check, right? In order
Athletics.
to. Actually, so how many rounds was there ensnare going to?
2.
2. Okay, so this is the second.
But they will. It looks like they have some sort of thing where they will. You being ensnared is going to help them target you.
Okay, right. I'm just wondering if I should do damage to them, which I can do, but it won't. I didn't even kill one first attack.
Oh, gee.
And then actually, what is the mechanics of a stim pack?
You just get 5 hit points back. 5 hit points, 5 strain.
They burned 7 on their first swing. So I would actually live through another swing were successfully stim pack.
Oh, actually, that's what I was going to try and do on my turn. Let me go first. I'll just try and stim pack you.
Can you do that?
You're on the ground being poked at by a bunch of guys.
You'd have to stand up
Yeah.
and maneuver, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take some strain, but I'll do a. Happy to athletics check over and then stim pack him.
You don't actually need to do it because you don't have the guys on you anymore. You're not ensnared.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got really strong athletics.
Yeah, just
so
break
I'm
out.
pretty sure I could beat the check, but if I don't, that would suck a lot.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Shoot.
Do it.
So here's a question. So if I kill one of these, do they have less attack power? Like, do they have a less chance of hitting me, or how does that work?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe killing one of them would be worthwhile then. Yeah, I'll kill one, or I'll shoot at one.
All right. So you're scrambling around on the ground. You've got these Vanks on top of you. Like one of them's got you by the leg, still sort of giving you that damage, and you turn to blast them again. Go ahead and give me a.
And I think I should have some sort of. I think maybe an advantage that G gave me or Bocetta gave me. Is that a defensive advantage or
defense? Yeah, defensive.
Cool. So I'll shoot shots.
Nice.
Zing pow.
So that's 12 points of damage and
Stud.
So that is that, and so that takes.
One automatically dies.
Yeah. So you blast through
And the other
one,
one-
and the other one gets hit by. Wait. So let me see. Two. That's one.
Glass beaker.
Yeah. Yep. So they're one of these guys, or yeah, 2 of them go down. That's right. Yeah, 2 of them go down. You blast the hell out of them.
The third one's got to be hurt.
The third one is hurt. Yeah. So you shoot through one, and it goes all the way through the other, hitting the one that you
Wounded earlier.
Okay. Like the
Crap
just the
out of?
disintegration. You just completely melt one of them. Like it just disappears. It gets disintegrated.
Cool.
Nice. All right. Next PC slot.
I
See here. You have any kind of a melee weapon?
not. I
Conroy?
don't. I don't remember.
Does anybody carry like a vibro knife?
I got my
Do you
fists.
need one?
I got toughened hands.
Yeah, I need something to fight with because my axe is on the other side of these droids.
Oh, you don't
Hey!
have anything. Can I throw you a blaster?
Oh, I do have a blaster pistol. I could shoot it.
You can use a pistol close range.
Well, does
Yeah,
somebody
actually,
want
wait a
to?
minute,
Does somebody
no,
want to
yours
go
is-
get Ion's weapon and chuck it back to him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably the closest one to do that.
All right, it's going to be a difficult athletics check to try and, like, I guess, wall run around these guys or jump over them. But you
I'll
could-
probably jump. I'll probably vault one of the droids, just like full on parkour style.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So
So-
let's throw this down.
Punch off of Ion's head.
Yeah.
I will say that these guys are kind of distracted a little bit because of all of the debris being chucked at them from the other room. So like they're preoccupied with this droid on the ground, so they might not see you coming. But it's still going to be
Okay.
difficult to get through.
All of the screams coming from the other room.
I mean, it's also like all the EBs, you know, hooking up to the robotic arm.
Yep.
Really
Oh
bad.
no! Well, I mean, it's not that bad. It's that you just get stopped. You can't make it past this wall of handler droids with their little stun pikes, stun prods that they have for controlling animals, and so like you try and get around, and you're trying to like you jump up a little bit to see if you could make it, and it's not like enough.
I like try to instead of me like trying to jump over them, I realize like it's too much of a jump by the time I literally just run straight into them. I'm like preparing myself, and then it's too
Abort! Abort!
or
You take
Yeah,
that stutter step and get hit in the face with a beaker yourself.
Yeah, you get hit in the face with a beaker, and you're like, you have an advantage. How do you want to spend that advantage?
I don't know. I'm gonna like because instead of vaulting over one of these droids, I run into one of them and basically kind of dislodge them from being right on Ion. So I kind of
Okay, cool.
maybe I create some space between one of the droids and Ion,
Sure. Yeah.
smashing into him.
All right, sounds good. We'll do a blue die onto whatever goes next with Ion's action.
All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking I might go heal Conroy.
So it's an action to it's a maneuver to stand up, and it would be a maneuver to get over there with an item, and then an action to use it. So like that is
Burn
going
strain.
to that'd be burning strain as well.
Can you pull an item off? Like, could I stim pack him if I don't have impacts on me?
Yeah, you could grab it off of him and stim pack him.
Right, so I can do that on my turn.
But NPCs are gonna attack.
That's right. I could go right.
I don't
now.
want him to die.
I mean, I could go.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's do that then. So I'm gonna just boom stim packed.
All right. So you go in, you use the maneuver and grab him. So he gets 5 strain, 5 wounds back, and the next one you use will only be 4. So mark that down.
And that's my full turn, right?
Unless you want to spend a additional strain.
I wouldn't get an attack. It would just
Yeah, you could, because it's a maneuver to grab the item and a maneuver to stick him. So if you spend 2, you could get an action.
Yeah, I only have 1 left to spend, so I can't.
You'd pass out.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear this?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So you don't have it to spend. All right. So
yeah, I don't.
and so he's still up. So you're still kind of like got your body in front of him. Yep.
I healed him so I can use him as a wall.
Yeah. So you have him up. He was up, about to go down. You like kind of support him and like jab him in the side with the potion or the sim pack, giving him some strength here. All right, the other PCs go now, or NPCs go now. These droids kind of advance, and one of them's going to take a shot at Conroy again, and one of them is going to take a shot at Jeet. And so this is
1 defense and 1 advantage.
Yep. Alright, so we'll do you first. And they are actually shooting into combat so they could blast their own guy.
Oh, yeah. Am I still ensnared?
What the heck? Oops. Forgot to give them attack things. Yes, because one of them's still up.
So does that allow me to sidestep?
What is the thing on that
talent?
What
It just
read
says
the text.
+1 strain equals 1 more difficulty on income attack.
You can, but it is going to involve you falling over.
Sounds reasonable. I'll take a knockdown and a strain for an additional difficulty on the incoming range attack.
Alright, sounds good.
So you just fall on your back.
Well, and when you fall down,
Flop
they
over like
they have an extra setback die. Prone has
because I-
setback versus ranged.
Yeah, but it's he's in the
I
process
think
of sidestepping, so that's what it is. That's the exchange of costs. Because he's immobilized now. Otherwise, I'd let him do it without falling down. And so it's going to shoot at you with its... does it downgrade their attack or upgrades the difficulty?
1 more difficulty
Him being prone?
on incoming range attack.
Alright. Alright, so he's going to hit you. Wait, was there any advantages or boosts or setbacks?
Was it 1 advantage yet?
There was 1 boost?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, that was that from your defense? Yeah, that
well,
was...
I have 1 range defense, and then I have 1 advantage.
Did
from what?
Those things already attack him? No, I guess never mind. That was last.
Do I have an advantage from, or what do I have?
Yeah, what do you have an
defense
advantage from?
From the boost advantage that Boquetta gave me on his last roll.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so there's another downgrade.
Oh, but that's
Or no,
when you
another
make a
setback.
roll.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
This is the first offensive roll I've had since Boquetta gave me a defense.
Did he give you a defense bonus? I didn't think he gave you a defense.
Yeah, he missed his attack.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
But
Oh.
actually,
Sure. I will.
I don't know.
No, that was going to be against the dogs that are attacking you, the Vanks that were attacking you, because he
that
was
makes
shooting.
sense.
He was shooting at you there.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. This one is going to hit you. It is a. It's going to be 8 stun damage. Minus soak. And he doesn't have enough, or he has a threat, and so, yeah, nothing, or his gun requires a reload, so he's gonna have to spend a maneuver next turn to reactivate.
All right.
Or actually, no, it's
Yeah,
kind of like never mind. It Vincent damages his arm a little bit because he actually had another strain from that before. All right, cool. Next NPC is going to be the other. Or wait, the other droid is going to go. He was going to shoot at Jeet. Jeet just has 2, but he's in the middle of combat. Did you have any advantages? Or defensive advantages, Jeet?
I mean, I've got a melee.
You have a melee defense?
Yes, of 1.
Okay, that doesn't count for this. This is arranged.
I also have a range defense.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got one and 1.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Oh, damn. That's not good, though. That's gonna hurt. So, what's going to happen there is the blast comes out, and it is a what's that? That's going to be 11 stun damage.
Okay.
So they take your soak and crit on that. So if you go to critical injuries on your character sheet and roll that for me with just a +0.
Is that on the character?
So you hit character sheet at the top, and then in the bottom section where you have the character info, skills, combat, critical injuries is a tab.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Roll critical.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. So this is a really powerful stun blast, is what it is, and so it hits you like right in the dome. And so like you go staggering back, and your senses, you are seeing stars and planets and little green men and it's all sorts of things. You're got like 3 or 4 ions in front of you, and like 7 or 8 droids. You know, a purple dragon, a white rabbit. You know, all the things, and you and you know,
Wait,
raise your fist. That was 11 minus 11 minus whatever your soak is.
5. Okay, damn. So I'm 1 away from being fully strained.
This is not going great for us.
No.
What happens at full strain? Are you stunned?
You just like
get knocked
pass out.
Yeah. KO'd.
Okay. Okay.
Can I use stim packs for strain or no?
Yeah. It'll give you
Oh, you
5 strain
can?
back. Yeah.
Okay.
Every time you recover.
First one.
Yeah. And where was this? So this guy is.
When you stim pack, do you decide between wounds and strain? Or?
No, you get both.
Oh,
They'll
okay.
pick me up, and you guys will actually have an opportunity to recover strain, independent of this. So.
And you can use advantages to
recover strain.
in combat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So, you are about to be bitten by this dog, Conroy. Would you like to upgrade the difficulty on that, or because you are prone now?
I think I don't. Yeah, I don't have anything except for defense and 1 advantage die.
Would you like to spend a light side to downgrade his attack, or upgrade the difficulty of his attack? You have 5 light sides.
I'll take it to the chin. It's just
Yes.
one of them, right?
Huh? Yeah, it's just one of them.
It's just one of them.
But you are prone, and you have little health left. All right, that's fine.
I have 8 health.
Oh, okay, fine.
With that
So
stim
he's
pack.
going to do 7 points of damage to you. Oh, I forgot to add another blue, but
Does
whatever.
he still do full damage when there's only one of the 3 minions in the group left?
Yes, because the other damage is done in the scaling of how likely you are to get more rolls. Because this guy only rolled 4 greens instead of 2 greens, 2 yellows. So less chance of triumphs, less chances of successful things.
These things are badass.
Yeah. They're pretty
So
tough.
I took 7 damage, and I
Yep.
had 3 soaks, so that's 4. So I've got 4 left.
Yep, cool. And it will what is that? It's getting itself into a better position to attack you if it survives this round. So alright, we got PCs again. We need Ion and
Back at the end, yeah.
Ion and Evie, our droids, have to step up and save the day. Who wants to
Alright.
go first?
Or it's to rule the nation.
I'm gonna stand up
Okay.
and show him my right hook.
Nice. Okay, so that's just a 2 purple. I believe they don't have anything on them. Oh wait, they do have 1 melee defense. They are built for this kind of thing, for
Okay.
messing with animals.
So the distraction, I guess that's only distracting them, right? Sorry.
Yeah, I'll give it to them. Oh well, I mean, I don't know if he needs it.
So 8 damage.
Go ahead and roll another blue die on that for your assistance from Boketta, and actually 2 blue die.
Okay.
You roll 2 blue die.
Yeah.
G assists.
So wait, why is there a black?
Oh, that
dice?
would have been.
That's
so
another
the
Okay,
black
six.
dice. Sorry, the black dice just on because
Yep,
of the
got
injury.
it.
9 damage and 2 advantage. Nice.
So 9 damage, and I'll set up Jeet so he can get a blue die in his next roll.
Cool.
And
Well,
because
you
he
just
Oh,
got
actually,
rid of
he
the bonus
can't-
stuff.
he
I
can't get 'em.
Yeah, I'm still.
so-
I don't even know what that means.
No, you
Like,
could.
you
Yeah,
know.
he could do it.
It's-
Oh wait, he can't. Okay, the
But it
boast,
says
right?
remove all boost die.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's
Yeah.
skill checks. That's skill checks.
This
stuff.
is a skill
Is
check.
that the same thing?
Yep,
Oh,
this
okay.
is still
Like,
check.
she-
So you do how much damage?
9.
9. Okay, so you just deck one in the face pretty well. Just with your one good arm. Which arm did you lose?
I said the right, so he's got his right hand out.
Okay, so he's got his right hand out, so he's got his left, and just gives him a nice clean clock to the face. Oh, you could immediately perform a free maneuver if you'd like, with 2 advantage.
Yeah, I'll just shift to the other side of him so I'm closer to my axe.
All right.
Good move.
So you
Like I
you
do
punch
a little,
him and
box- I do a little
switch
boxer
in.
duck and weave past.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you're now in the middle of them, just sort of one arm hanging limp and the other one up, like ready to cold cock him. All right, Evie, what are you doing? Trying to get more out.
Arms. Yes. These will continue. These new ones are. I'm engaging the other set of tables worth of stuff to go and.
Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that now what this is it is a basically an attack roll. You have turned these stuff into your weapons with your last computer roll, so you'll make another computer roll as an attack. So here's your question: do you want to attempt to auto fire with these? Because otherwise you can only hit one group.
Oh, these have already. The left-hand group has already been commanded. So if I just let them continue doing a distraction on that one, and then I go for attacks on the 2 droids in the back, could I do that? Not altering the commands on the handler.
So the new ones are going to be less. Or your old attacks are going to be less effective because of the moving situation. You're likely to hit your own people as well. It's going to give a. It's going to make anyone in that area have a boost and a setback, which will just increase the
You guys are
randomness.
there. Do you guys want me to? Do you want to boost?
Well,
and
it's your
setback?
choice.
Like,
It's you're not.
also?
You don't have enough time to communicate this with them. So, are you going to just let those
Sure.
keep firing? All right, you're shooting at the other guys, right? Okay, yeah, just make an
Yeah,
attack.
fire off the new guys.
Yeah.
So I will then attack the newbies. Do I get a boost die because they're not anticipating it from this angle of attack?
No, not for this. They're in combat. They're alert.
I was reaching.
Yeah. No, that's a
Do you
good
have
call.
do you have the other stuff set up?
I believe so. Yep. They are good to go. Nice. All right. So,
Solid.
Flying from the other room, smashing into both droids.
All right. So we need to figure out sort of the base damage on that. I think improvised weapons are like +2 in this case. So you'll do 5 points of damage with the things
Bits
and
of metal and
bits of metal and pieces and stuff,
stickers.
and it will distract them for sure in terms of
Awesome.
maybe they will shoot into that room to return fire. So we've got all right. So
And then that was my skill roll, and then I tuck into the wall a little bit, so I'm harder, so I can't see them.
you're so out of the way, being as short as you are, like the windows stuff, like you they can maybe
Right on.
see you through the doorway, but there's like a huge mess of dead bodies and people and droids and stuff going
Right
on.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
He is happy.
All right, so we get back around to the top of the round. Leave the facility now. Unauthorized personnel. Leave the facility now.
Just an aside, this is biological material we could put into a small container.
What is the dead bodies or the?
It's of these bodies, the genetics.
Well, we're gonna take a beast home for sure
Oh, easily.
for research. We need to find out how they did this.
Let's see. So we're gonna have the droids are with Ion in the middle. After they got decked, they're gonna attempt to come around and whack at him. Do you have any bonuses as far as defense from anyone else? Boost dice? Brett?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But you're not prone anymore, so you
No,
at least
you're not
have that
prone.
going for you.
Yep, so it's just a pretty straight up melee roll. And they do
Is it 8?
8 points of damage. Yeah, they do 8 points of damage to you again. Goddamn. I should have upgraded their check with a dark side point. All right.
Oh, no. Sorry.
They are going to sort of move with you, and like kind of keep circling around and keep you in a position with their maneuvering. So they've got you surrounded. Next PC slot. 3 PCs.
Yeah, so Jeet's his whole world is spinning, but like he wants to still contribute to the battle, but he's probably gonna just need to stim pack himself right now, just so I don't
It's a
get
good
knocked
strategy.
unconscious.
And I think
I
you
don't.
can stim pack as a maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be fondling around on my body.
Mm-hmm.
Something like sharp that I can just jab in myself, and I think that's the stim pack. So I'll go and just jab that into me.
All right.
Hopefully, my vision starts to clear.
Yeah.
Like fairly soon.
Yeah, it does.
And then
So that's
And
5 wounds, 5 strain.
okay. And then I'm just gonna like rotate until my heavy rifle just bangs into one of those droids and just pull the trigger at point blank.
Okay.
Is that possible?
I mean,
Let's
you
see.
just don't get boost die. You can still shoot.
Yeah, you could.
There's a talent called Point Blank.
I don't have that.
Yeah. So you are. You've got your gun. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to tell you why
Okay.
you shouldn't do that.
Okay.
There is a droid in the middle.
Damn it!
Yeah. So
That's
using a
so
long
bad.
arm in engaged combat has a penalty to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So.
just been rolling really bad. Too.
So yeah, you shoot and you miss, and it gives you a floating black die on your next roll as you're like the bright flare of the thing kind of startles you. So you do have a setback die. Next PC.
Where is my vibro axe? It's like over this area. Okay. Trying to see. Did we lose Nathan?
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah. How tight are these guys? Like us all pressed around me?
They move to do that. You'd need to get at least like you can either use a maneuver to disengage and get to and then a maneuver to pick up your item, or you could potentially make another attack roll and like spend the advantage if you get it to.
I'm just gonna disengage and then try and do an athletics check to like dive, pick up the axe, roll, and come up
Okay.
by the droid.
All right. I'm gonna give you a black setback die on this because of your arm situation. Just like normally you would grab it with 2, now you're only grabbing it with 1.
Well, that's already built in.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
I'm doing now has a black die on it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll just say that's a average difficulty check to do. Killer. You will take a strain as you do that, as you sort of land funny.
There.
Yeah, but you manage to dodge up, out, and then you've got your axe in one hand up next to this guy. Cool. Next PC. There's still a Cyber Vanks that's up in your grill. Conroy.
All right, I should probably take care of him. I think my snare is off at this point, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Could I retreat a little ways? With a maneuver?
Simply disengaging will cost you a maneuver.
Yeah, that's all I want to do. Short range is fine.
Yeah, sure.
Let me think about this. Who's the biggest threat in this room?
These droids have barely been damaged. They haven't
The
had stuff thrown
security?
at them, yeah. But
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take
This is an immediate threat to you.
yeah, and Boquetta actually, to be honest, like
Yeah. You guys
yeah,
are
but
both.
it doesn't hit very. I mean, you know.
Let me just say, I haven't been hurt. I'm just woozy, about to be knocked out.
Well, let's see. Now that I'm at short range, are they engaged with Boquetta?
no, not yet. Boquetta was behind you,
So we're both at short range.
Yep.
You know what? Nah.
close.
I'm gonna shoot the droid in the back that's behind Ion.
This one? Oops, I can't. The top one?
Yes, that one.
Yep, alright. Okay, go for it. It is
Let's
up.
Pew 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 that guy. Let me think. This. I gotta switch back over to my gun. Okay. Pew.
Nice. So that's
So I should crit because of those, because I've got a level 2
Yep.
crit or 2 advantage crit, but then I have a triumph as well. So what is double crit?
I don't think you can crit more than once on a weapon.
Crits on crits.
But that is a vicious weapon, right? Vicious 5?
It is.
So
Let me double check. I believe so.
Yep, that's right. It's been before.
what is the
Yes.
So 50 damage.
plus 50. I don't have
So
have
add 10
that
times
sheet.
the vicious rating to the critical.
So you add 50 to the
You add 50 to your roll.
50 to the critical roll.
Yeah, I'm trying to okay, NPC, here we go. I've got a character who's gonna have a bad day. That's all they're doing is getting a critical hit as part of okay, so they are compromised. So you have a triumph still to spend. This droid has been compromised. They add one, or they increase the difficulty of all checks by 1 difficulty die until the end of the encounter.
Ooh.
So an extra purple die on all of their rolls. So that's pretty good. And how much damage do you do?
Should be 10 plus 1, 11.
All right. So
And you could use the triumph for your crit and then done with the advantages.
and what with your advantages?
Two strain, sorry.
Yeah, you could do that.
True, I don't have a whole lot of strain. I've only got 5. Can I give myself a defensive bonus with 1 advantage and give Boquetta a defensive bonus with the other advantage?
Not unless you tell me how.
I mean, I just crit this droid in the back, and it was pretty inspiring.
No.
It wasn't inspiring. It looked terrible.
Well, it might have been inspiring, but inspiration doesn't defend you. I would give you a bonus on all of your, like, if you have to make a
Morale check
or something right now, if you wanted that, but not a
like
defense.
A leadership check or something.
Okay, so what was
Did
that?
you just straight up murder that droid?
Yeah, I can't double crit him, I don't think, or else I would.
But doesn't the crit add 50 damage?
No.
No, it just gives him a...
Vicious.
Yeah, vicious adds
It
50
adds
to the
50
dice
to the
roll.
So the dice roll basically gave me
Oh.
33, which would have been
Okay.
a minor crit, and instead it gave it 88, so it was a pretty
Oh, I see.
devastating
That,
crit.
okay, that makes much more sense.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works. Maybe like as an advantage, maybe I terrified the animal that's in front of me, and he gets a negative to his attack.
Oh, sure, yeah, that blast just you like shoot off right in his face, and it sort of like cowers back a little bit and like gives you enough space. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yep. So you do that. All right, and we'll actually go ahead and resolve that. Wait, do we have 3 people that ran? Jeet tried to shoot, Ion ran over, and Conroy shot. All right. So the droid that you took out is going to try and shoot at you, but is now increasing the difficulty of its roll. But it's going to shoot at you, Conroy. Wait. Oh, never mind. That didn't get done. Well, roughly the same roll. So he shoots you for 9 stun damage. Z-pop. And there's something that's been wrong with his gun that he's been firing, and it shoots this burst of like electrical charge out of him, and it like hits him in the face as he's firing, and he sort of starts like rotating in circles, like he's up but deactivated or disabled or something, like he's not engaging in the combat anymore.
This is the guy in the back, right? The
Yeah.
same one that I... Did
Yes.
he get that negative to his...
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
And that was actually probably part of it. So, yeah, when you shot him, it just blasted into his arm and took out like, or actually his like torso, and like took out a lot of his programming and damaged his gun. And so it flared up into his open sort of wound from his gun, and strained him out. The
Choked out, man. Choked
out. The next thing that's going to go are going to be the wait, so we already had... Who
I think
hasn't
this
gone
is
yet?
the hardest encounter we've ever had. Side note.
This Vanks is gonna jump in and try and attack Boqueta, but he's got a black die on that from Conroy. All right. He misses you, but you get knocked prone, Boqueta.
Alright.
And yeah, set back on whatever you're gonna do next. And it is back to you.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Alright, so you can do that.
Do you want me to add the setback, or do you
I got the setback. Yep.
see if this works? That's right.
Pow.
Dang, that thing is vicious. Yeah, so you fall prone. You from falling or whatever, like you fumble around and like you take 1 point of strain from the sudden impact as you pull up your blaster and just blast this thing in the face, and it's gonna go down with that.
So
wait, actually, what?
If you reach your max strain, do you have to go over your strain, or is it if you reach?
I think you go into a state of where you can only do maneuvers. Any action will put you over the edge, but I'm not sure about that. Someone else can take a look.
So that's where I'm at.
We're gonna play it as in you have a you're staggered or something. Yeah, you cannot take actions. If you take an action, you'll drop to -1. All right. So you fall on your ass. You can do maneuvers. So there are a bunch of droids out, standing up. Still the handler droids, and there are the 2 other ones that are, well, one of them's kind of gone wonky, and then there's the one next to Ion.
Important rule.
Yes.
Injury can only be triggered on a successful hit that deals damage that exceeds the target's soak value.
All right. Well, we will do that from here on out.
Good to know. Did we kill this other? Oops, I didn't mean to delete.
In that case, when I rolled across the ground, did I pop my arm back in its socket?
Sure. Yes. Sure. It was an interesting enough. It added some flavor to the encounter. Yes. Sure. You can heal your wound.
You guys.
On accident.
Well, he's a little bulkheaded bitch. You can drag yourself into the scenes, I think, if you just go to your the bio and info page and you just drag your picture on. I think that works.
Nice.
That is big.
Alright.
Also, just fun feature I started using. You click on your icon and go to the settings and enter like your HP and stuff into those little boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh.
Evie, what are you doing?
I'm continuing with my great catapult-like success of thwacking crap into them.
Which group are you going to target this time?
So Ion's fighting that one. Which is the one that's going around in circles? The northern one or the southern
northern one? Northern one's walking around in circles.
And Ion's engaged with the 4 handlers?
No.
So
these guys are kind of actually out there. They are somewhat engaged.
We don't want them to go over here, so keep them distracted.
I scream, target which ones?
Maybe the handlers. The 4 droids.
Yeah.
I'm going to
target the 4 droids. Got it.
handlers. Here it comes. Do we have? Are we good on dice?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yay. I will. What we were at plus.
+2, so it's only going to do 4 points of damage to them, which actually is not going to be enough to get through their soak. But
doesn't even get through their things. Okay.
But it does this. You can do something with the. You can like distract them with that. Give them a black die on whatever they're going to do next.
You know, I'm gonna whoever who's gonna be next.
Droids, or somebody on the droids team.
No, who's gonna be next on our side?
It's gonna be top of the round, so anyone.
Gonna go next because of the distraction. In fact, it would make sense if it was Ion. We'll get 2 boost dice.
For what?
That's defense. Sorry. So instead, if I
No, what are you? What do you no? How are you doing it story narrative wise? What is going to give him a
I'm distracting them enough where then they get extra boost dice because the droids are now not paying full attention to the actual combatants who are right there that they're fighting. They're wondering why flying in from the other room at them.
I mean, it could help me, but I can't receive bonus die. They don't help. They don't. I've got some weird critical.
You are scattered.
I'm scatterbrained.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
You can add a black die to them.
Yeah, just give them a black die.
Yeah.
They just get black die. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. So they get a black die on whatever they're doing next, and we're popping back out here. These handler droids are going to once again. Actually, no. Let's see. What are they going to do? Jeet appears to be all sorts of wonky facing.
I see like double of everything still.
And they are actually going to move past you and go after Boquetta.
Isaac's Sunblast sure seems to be unscathed.
He's cowering in the corner, man. He doesn't have a gun.
Not a target.
He's like,
we should have given him a gun. He could have shot us.
Yeah, so he is there, and the they come in over at Boquetta. They do have a black dice, but they see him, and they are going to swing with their stun pikes.
Not the stun pikes.
And get despair.
They're going to do 6 points of damage to you.
Stun damage?
Not in this case. No. They're stabbing. I actually realized
they're going for the kill shot.
Yeah. No, I actually realized I've been playing these guys wrong, so that they could have actually done damage to Ion. Yeah, because they kept getting all of those critical advantages on you, or not critical advantages, but the rolling lots of advantages. They could have used those to activate additional damage.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. So, oh well. All right. We're back to
PC. I'm gonna stim pack Boquetta
all right.
here with a maneuver,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take a shot at the worker droids, handler droids.
Handler droids. Yeah.
Yeah. Pop. Am I engaged or not?
Yeah. I'm gonna say they're crowding in.
Okay. So I think that means, well, whatever that means.
It means that
I should only have one additional.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
Should be good to go.
Fire!
All right. That's a lot of advantage.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Can I give them multiple disadvantage? Or
Yeah, with
give
that
them
many, yeah.
one? If I could give them 2 black dice, I would do that.
Do you want to give them? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll do
Or
that.
maybe even 3, being as or maybe even 4, because there's 4 of them.
No, not how it's gonna work. You can give them 2. The exchange rate goes down, or goes the opposite way as you get more
Punishing returns.
Yeah,
I like it.
So you're going to do that, and I will say, as part of this, part of what you miss is you stim pack Boquetta, and you kind of throw him behind you, as part of that, and you sort of like scare him off a little bit, is what it is, and like you change the position so they're going to be around you more, not around your fragile little hacker boy.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have stimpacked him then, because I'm more fragile than he. Point.
Well, there's another PC, so you can
Okay.
you can do that.
I mean, at least he has a maneuver now, right? Because
Yeah.
did you become unstunned when you got 5 strain back?
Yeah, he's back in action.
Yay!
We got more PCs. Come on. Who's going? Let's go.
I need to be one of these because I need to take this guy
Do
out
it.
before he gets a turn.
Do it.
So give him. You got his defense.
Yeah. Yes. Nice.
Ooh,
So yeah, that's what
say goodnight,
14
Gracie.
damage, and it's a critical hit.
14 damage and a critical hit. Do you want to roll a critical hit for me? Or roll a 1d100 for me?
Is he still alive?
Oh, no, he's not actually. Never mind. He's got Pierce. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
plus
He
98.
also is winded, as well as dead.
Well, it should be 98. Because you add 50, right? Or no, vicious.
He doesn't have
40.
vicious.
Not a disintegrator.
Oh, 88. So, alright. Anyways, yeah. You,
Oh, compromised.
he's
Yes, he is
compromised.
compromised.
Yes. No, you do kill him with that. Not a complete and utter destruction. As you may have wanted to do. Next PC up here. Jeet, Boketta.
Yeah.
Jeet,
Jeet's,
if you could stim pack me if you have one, that would be.
you're so far away though, man. But
Oh, I was thinking of Boketta. Never mind.
I was gonna say I could. I don't have one. Do you have another?
I do have another I can hand you.
the droid that's I should probably try to knock these handlers off you guys. At least attempt. Maybe at range distance my eyes will work better. Maybe I'm like, long sighted or something. I don't know. My focus seems to be a little
Alright.
bit better.
You're gonna shoot
Yeah,
the
the
handler droids?
Training.
Yeah, I wanna try auto firing.
Yes! You have auto fire on your gun?
Yeah, on my gun, yeah.
Oh god.
So you have to increase the difficulty of the attack, I believe.
By
Something
1 or
like that.
2?
I think it's just by 1.
Bad idea.
Alright.
Sounds exciting.
It does sound exciting. So
Well-
you light up the ceiling? Is what
I'm just losing it, man.
Just-
Cannot keep my composure anymore.
like these sparks are coming off the ceiling and they're like cascading down, and it's like this rain of golden light just coming off the ceiling, and you just sort of get distracted in it and just keep blasting the ceiling away, and then you're gonna take a strain from the
Okay.
experience.
Yeah. Pretty stressful right now. Pretty stressful. I want to help, but I'm just like not rolling with the dang. So stunned. So stunned.
All right. Actually, I think this NPC group is gone because they're dead, right? X. Yep.
That's Ion. He just X'd out.
Oops. Fucking Ion getting X'd out.
Dodge the X.
I'm trying to un-X you. All right. Yeah. So we've got droid. That PC slot is going on. We are actually going to do a. What is your EB Fornum? Make EB. I want you to make a discipline check. Are you there, Attila?
I'm here.
Yeah, sorry.
EB Fornum.
Yeah.
I want you to make a discipline
Sorry.
check.
Discipline. Okay, I'm ready.
Yep. Go for it.
Whoa!
What?
A successful on my one die.
A surge of malevolent energy extends through the port that you are in.
Do not do well against it.
Yes. So that is going to be. We're going to do all of those threats as strain to you. And then.
Block 1.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. And basically, you get disengaged from the system. Overhead, you hear an ominous voice.
What?
Unauthorized personnel must leave before unauthorized personnel make me angry.
Oh dang! We've just begun.
Wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, I will say that something wicked this way comes, most likely, unless you guys can find some place to hole up or defend or something like that. But especially if you want to recover at all from this fight, you need to make some actions quick in order to be in any sort of shape to deal with whatever's coming next.
Do it. Pew pew.
Shit.
As in, get the hell out of here?
As in,
Or
kill the shit that's
Kill the
alive
shits
right
in
now.
here, and then go. Who's up still? Who has? We're not at the top of the round.
Who hasn't?
I think we're all
There's
still up.
one NPC that's turn it is, right?
The NPCs are done pretty much, except the.
Good.
I think these ones are going. Well, they need to go at the top of the round. So most of the NPC slots are
So
out.
EB and Jeet haven't gone.
Okay. Yeah. EB and Jeet. No, wait, no. Jeet shot the ceiling. Boketta hasn't gone.
Yeah.
Boketta,
She's
maybe.
been useless this entire encounter.
He's got stunned
He's
way
just like,
early on.
just
Like,
God,
I'm gonna go run
stun
over these
face.
guys. Get that axe back for you.
And then just
Stop
done.
stun. Just like, oh man.
All right.
Yeah, that's a bad choice.
I'm gonna try to step in front of.
Well, I appreciate the thought. I mean,
Yeah, well,
Are you gonna
I knew you could just rip apart all these creatures.
now? Boketta's defending Conroy.
Right. I don't know why you pushed me back. I've got
No. Let me. All right. And you're doing
I'll
what?
take the hit.
Thank you, brother.
Like he's been stabbed and shot and whatever multiple times. I've
Okay.
gotten like a couple pokes at me, and then he healed me. Like,
Okay. So what are you doing?
so, like I'm just gonna shoot one of these guys.
Okay.
as I can. That's where I'm at.
Go for it.
So if you want to set up, dice setup.
Yeah, it's good. Go. All right. So these guys have relatively tough defenses. So, but not one of them being injured before. So yes, that's going to take one of them down and do a little bit of spillover into the next.
Sweet.
All right. So that is
Mini groups are pretty cool.
7. Wait. That's 11 minus. Yes. All right. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's good. All right. EB, you have been blasted back from the control station. The control stations have sort of settled back into some sort of routine. They appear to be not going after you, but trying to fix the mess that you made them make.
That's fair enough. I'm get back into that, so I'm going to scan this room to see if there's anything to steal.
Okay. The answer is yes.
Grabby.
The answer is yes. What are you looking for in
Deggery.
particular? What are you looking for in
Biological
particular?
samples? Any kind of
Okay.
So what's in this room? How can I steal it?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
limited room in my little
Yeah.
steely compartments.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be a hard skullduggery check because you're just not really familiar with what all this equipment or stuff gets used for.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I am 217 years old.
Yeah, but like, there's been a number of
Technology
memory
moves fast,
wipes. Yeah, like, and then, like,
Okay, can I
you're more
make-
familiar with ships and things like that than small scale.
Okay, then for me to make like an education roll
Yeah.
to see what kind of stuff is in here. Okay, so then what I'd rather do is that, and I want to see what because I'm useless in the fight out there, other than like bumping into something, because I don't even have like R2's little electroshocky thing. So I will just I'll look around and see what there is to steal.
So if you want to, you can use intelligence for your skullduggery check, or you can make an education check. Your choice.
I actually have 1 rank in education, so I'll do that instead.
Okay, cool. It's
See?
set up. Yep. All right.
Something.
You find something. So let's say you said first off was the thing you said was like a biological sample. So
yeah.
like you take a tray of petri dishes and just sort of like pocket it inside of your body.
My side quest is that I'm trying to get enough stuff when I go back to Swinton that I can buy my freedom.
Awesome.
So you kind of just like stick it into a slot. Hopefully it's something that they were trying to make. So could be useful. All right.
What he does
The handler droids have one more turn here, hopefully, before you kill them all. So they are going to go after Boqueta again, and they are slightly weaker now.
Boqueta, you should have grabbed Sunstar and threw.
So they are going to whack you. This time they whack you for 6 points of damage, and then electrocute you for 3 more. Not 3
Wow.
more.
Is that
3
the-
more. 3 strain.
So, but I can soak
Tax?
both of those separately.
No.
So I soak whichever ones I want.
Sure.
So it was 6 damage total and 3 strain.
Yeah, 6 damage, 3 strain. You can soak. You can spread your soak out how you want.
All right, I'm gonna soak 2 wounds and 1.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. It is PCs.
All right,
I'm
finish it.
let's just run in Ion. I'm just gonna basically run and double like foot kick like whatever the closest droid
Awesome.
is.
Okay. Cool.
Like I just gonna drop my rifle in its sling and just freaking full on jump kick.
All right. Let's
This
see.
droid.
Let's see the jump kick.
All right.
He actually has 1 melee defense, so let's.
Here.
Really,
It
you want to
seems like
see
the
this?
most, like, yeah.
So this is brawl, right?
Would this be brawl? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it! God.
Knock one down.
Yeah, you could knock one prone.
All right. I knock him
Yeah.
down.
So you just kind of miss him, but as you're going by him, you kind of like grab him and like take him down with you.
Nice.
And like, well, you kind of like just transfer the momentum, and so like you kind of like lay him down as opposed to like smashing him like you were trying to do.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
curb stomping.
yeah, so you kind of like he goes down relatively softly. You stay up, and you kind of like look around and like Isaac Sunmiller's like looking back at you, and he like gives you a thumbs up, I guess, and like has an uncertain face.
Uncertain.
He's like, I think you hit him, but I don't.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Who up?
I'm going.
Do it.
Charging.
Okay.
Wait,
And
there's still the
hacking.
one in the back.
No, this guy's spinning around, occasionally shooting the ceiling. He's wandered up against this wall.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness!
You fuck nuggets.
What are those blues from?
Chunk.
One of them's from me. I don't know where the other blue and black came from.
The black is from their
that's
defense.
old when you were still. There was still 3.
Still,
But they cancel each other.
so many successes.
No, but you should well,
I have one less success.
one less success.
Here, I'll roll 1 blue die, and that'll be what the blue die roll was.
Okay. All right. One less success it is.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 damage.
16 damage.
And a critical hit. If that's not enough to kill them.
Pierce 3.
That will kill them all. Yeah, so you run up and just like slice them to bits there. Giving
Sweeping arc.
yeah. You even like come down on the one that Ion had knocked out. Just chopping it.
I had it. Leave me alone. Come on. Conroy and I, we were fine. I don't know what you're doing over here.
I'm like bleeding profusely. Right, what he said. So there's just 1 left in the corner.
That's only counts
he's
one.
knocked out. He's bouncing around the corner.
Cheat's gonna continue to assume that he killed the guy that he hit.
Uh-huh.
Understood. We eat this NPC.
He was pretty sure he knocked him down.
Holy
I'm gonna
shit!
Look up from the wreckage and be like, "Yeah, you okay, son Miller?"
Wow.
Guys, badass.
Wow. That was some intense shooting, guys. I don't know about you, but that doesn't look like something that we want to get into again. It sounds like Mal has gone full crazy, and I am gonna bet that whatever is going on near the data banks is probably gonna be geared to be worse than this. So if you guys are gonna go through that door over there, I'll catch you guys later. And he starts heading to the back towards this door, and he's like, he's eyeballing you. He's waiting for you guys, a response for you guys.
I'm gonna say, wait. I'm gonna run over and take the droid's blaster and hand it to him.
Wow.
You might need this, friend.
Okay. So, are you guys going? What is your guys' thoughts here? So
I'm gonna reduce my strain by meditating for a moment.
Yeah, can we like eat some snacks and just chill?
do you want to do that in? Okay,
Cover
so
some strain.
let's go back here. So, yes, you can do that. You guys are in between the biocontainment structure and the data center, and Isaac just thinks that whatever, if Mal is being that defensive here, it's likely that there's going to be more defenses this way, because if Mal is the computer or whatever, it's going to be protecting its data center.
Wait, isn't it the AI inside of the Pyramid Central Lab?
Yes, but it's still going to be wanting to protect its data center as opposed to other. Did you see very much security elsewhere? Like,
No.
I mean, poison
No.
gas.
Light
but-
security.
yeah, so it looks like it's been trying to prevent access to certain areas, correct?
Yeah.
Seems
But
Like
that
it-
was our mission.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the job, so
we do have to go into
how
the
to
data
get it
center.
done.
Mm-hmm.
What about the
Is there
power
any,
plant?
loot?
Hmm?
Could-
Where are you guys
Is there
gonna
any
Where are
loot?
you guys gonna find a spot to regroup? Basically, are you?
I think
Do
we
you think
could
the
regroup in
workshop and
place.
facility might have some items?
Yeah, but that's gonna be
But
through
we have
the.
to pass.
We have to pass through the next gate. Okay.
Yeah, where there's likely to be another level of defense, perhaps being dug in while that was.
Did
We
anyone
took lots of time there.
bring any ordnance? Explosive things.
Just stun grenades.
That was multiple people dead, or we're
I
supposed
thought we
to
had
have.
claymores or like
Shit.
C4.
We used a burning gel to get here. Nah, screw it. It's okay. I was thinking we could blow up the power plant.
I have a bomb with me.
Yeah, use a light side point.
I review my tapes.
No, you guys bought detonite.
We bought them.
You bought 8 things of detonite.
And that's in my backpack.
Okay, well, no, okay, here's the deal.
15.
Half of it's...
15 things of detonite.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
15 things of detonite, my bad. Alright, how many... Corvus, how many do you think you need to cover the hillside out there?
I originally had. Let me look at my character sheet real quick. I'm looking up that real quick. I need to view. EB reviews his tapes to see if there was any vehicles parked on the landing pad.
There was not.
No, I have 8.
You have 8? Okay, so there are 7 distributed between mostly in duffel bags and stuff.
Right. I definitely had encumbrance left. That's what I asked early on. Like,
Okay.
what other stuff to carry? So that's what it was.
So what if we find a nice quiet room to hide in, and then preferably one with a window? Maybe me and Conroy scale the outside of this thing and we just blow up that pyramid?
Well, I was thinking we take out the power. Because if we take out the power, then how is clearly mouths off?
Or at least, yeah, there's probably battery backups in addition too, but how are you going to get into the data?
I will not be able to.
Yeah, very good point, Attila.
You'd have to dig the data cores out. I don't know if that's a possibility.
Wait, the hard drives. All we've got to do is physically pull these hard drives.
I say we scale the outside of the building and blow up the pyramid.
Well, all right.
I feel like it's going to be hard to blow up an entire pyramid.
Yeah,
quite large. We could possibly damage it, but I feel like the core, like the AI, would be inside, maybe deeply. We could collapse the tunnel, maybe. Number 3 tunnel. I don't know.
Well, that's the problem. Is that's going to be hard to get to. You could, but yes, you could definitely blow a hole in one of the doors or something like that, or breach the outside, or you guys could even get on the roof potentially if you found like an access hatch.
Timers, triggers, any other way
What
to
if
like
we-
remotely detonate?
Yeah, you can remotely detonate. Yeah.
What if we like?
put a couple bombs on the 3 tunnel, and then we just enter the data center from the roof, try to avoid all the defenses, and get our data core and get out?
Okay.
Mission Impossible.
Well, all right. So you guys
Where's our
tell me
road?
actually first, E before what were you gonna say?
He's
EB,
beeping until somebody looks at him.
what are you
He
gonna say?
says, "Why don't we make a trap with the detonite and let them know we're coming, then back up, and when they send reinforcements, we blow them up."
I like this droid.
Yeah, I like this droid too. We need to buy him from we need to get him free
This is a wonderful
and have
idea.
him come with us.
That's true. All right.
We need to enslave this
If we
droid.
set up an entire line of traps, we can then blow up the back ones, which will send them forward into the other explosion, and then kill them all, and then move forward and take their weapon.
He's even
Brilliant.
devastating.
All right. So where are you guys going to, as you plan this? Where are you guys going to recuperate?
Remember the labs?
I was just back towards the labs. Yeah.
On the just so maybe just on the other side of the biocontainment room, like in here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Sure.
So there's some.
But is she going to even defend that?
I think we need defensibility more than anything. Clearly they're coming. Clearly they're going to find us. Can we get on top of something? Yeah.
Well, if you get on the roof, I mean, they could still come at you depending on what they're doing. This is just a temporary thing. That you guys are planning to go somewhere else. This is more throwing your bags down and like your back's against the wall and taking a breather, and you guys handing out med packs and eating or drinking some water or something
granola
like
bars.
that. Yeah, this is not. This is
Granola bars
not.
and Gatorade drink.
Yeah, this is.
I mean-
This is 5 minutes downtime, maybe.
Do we need to move? I mean, let's just like do it right here, right?
The other side of that door presumably has an enemy force gathering right there. So you want to put some space in between that. You would know that as a military man. You don't want to let your guard down at all when you are danger close to the enemy.
Is it anywhere that has a choke point?
By the biocontainment room, that room is somewhat of a choke point.
Can we get flanked there?
If they came back from like the labs and offices area, but you could pull off into one of the little side rooms over there and watch both doors, and they're narrowish hallways. So like somewhere in here, you can go back and there's a room that you go into, and it's one of the somewhat automated labs, but it looks like there's just these like droids on rollers. They've got little hands and they're just walking. They're doing some sort of scientific experiment. They've got different areas set aside. They're moving around little carts and like conducting these little research projects.
Perfect.
And so you guys go up against the...
So they're undergrads?
They're undergrad droids, yes. I don't know. This is probably graduate student droids. If I know much about the hard science, these are probably grad students.
Alright.
Yeah, so you guys pull off. You guys can make what is it, vigilance or cool checks to... What is the one to get strain back at the end of the counter?
I think it's discipline.
Discipline. Yeah, so you guys can make...
So I guess before we do that, I could field commander, and this makes everyone's check easier.
Do it.
Sound
Yeah.
beneficial?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
2
Just
purple die leadership check.
sounds good. This sounds like a good time to give a leadership check. Yeah.
Rousing
Yeah, we need a
victory
motivational speech here.
Mm-hmm.
They can take our droids, but they can never take our droids' freedom. No, they can do that. Let's see. Well,
Oh,
Nice.
What does that do?
I don't know why I had that blue.
Oh, because
That's
it's, you
supposed to have
took
that
it's part of one of your skills, I think.
Oh
get
yeah.
us all back as straight.
Yep. You're right. Command. That's that then. We are definitely commanded, and everyone has. Let's see. A number of allies equal to my presence. It may immediately. Wait a minute. No, I was doing a command, not field commander. Sorry. Affected targets add 1d6 to discipline checks for 24 hours. So y'all have 1d6.
A blue die.
A blue die.
Yes. So add a blue die to your discipline checks as you make them. And I think it's... I can't remember.
What's the difficulty?
There isn't one.
There isn't
How
one.
many successes you get?
Yeah, how many successes you get is... so you would recover 3 strain. I'm going to go with 3 strain based on your first roll and the other one.
Gotcha.
Nice. 4 strain. Do you need to try and recover strain, Corv or EB?
I roll cool.
Discipline.
Uh,
But it's
That's
free.
gonna be a-
I mean, you might as well.
I mean,
it's wrong. I'm
mine's
just,
terrible
just
too.
laughing because of what it's gonna be.
I gotta say that last thing was pretty shocking in terms of your experience.
Just like.
Yeah, you did a good job. Threw down.
I had fun throwing things. So that was.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're just gonna get that one, or can we roll more?
Wait, I was
No,
supposed
you
to
only
get a
get one.
boost die with that too.
Yeah, so you can roll a boost die too.
Roll a boost die.
It's,
Hey.
well, doesn't recover strain. I don't know what it does though.
So a strain recovery is the 3 successes that I just had.
Yeah.
And I recover 3 strain. Is that it?
Yep. Recover.
Advantages don't do anything.
Not on this check. Let me see. Strain and strain threshold.
To my initial roll.
Additional. Voluntarily. Where the hell is recovering from wounds? Natural rest.
Roll mechanics to get back strain.
According to what?
For a droid.
Someone
To
could
get back
repair
strain,
you.
or do I have to power up, or what?
Like links could repair you, maybe. Although that would probably be more wound than.
And I don't
Chassis.
know.
You can do a mechanics roll to reduce strain on a ship.
Actually,
That's probably
could somebody make a mechanics check on me? Get rid of the scratch that I got in the first fight.
Look at a
I think it's a.
It's
someone,
easy. It's just
yeah,
one
someone
die.
put the one purple in. Where the? Alright, well, we'll look at that later.
I
Great
make you look
success.
way better than you used to. I even put like now you just have flames over the top of where that scratch was. It's gonna make you so much faster.
Sweet decal. Nice. We're gonna end it here tonight.
Cool.
Conroy, I'm requiring you to prep a good speech that you're giving the rest of your crew that gave them all this discipline. So for next time, have a rehash with some inspirational words in it, and maybe some ideas about what we're going to go through, and just sort of talk amongst each other about what you want to, how you're going to go about doing this and where you're going to do this, and I can hopefully answer some of your questions. But once again, this does have to be sort of in the moment planning of your guys. You guys aren't going to have a good amount of details about what things are where and how things are going to work out. So your plan has to be.
how long?
Huh?
How long has it been since we left Corvus?
Since you left Corvus? So we had probably it's probably since you left Corvus, it's probably been close to an hour, between 40 minutes and an hour. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yep. And so you are definitely running out of time. You'll need to either figure out how to break through. You've got Isaac Sunmiller. You can ask a couple questions to more if you have different questions that he does know the answer to. Otherwise, we will go ahead and otherwise pick up. So, all right, that's going to be it for the recording, at least. Say bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Well.